Right, so this morning I've been on the phone to Andrew Wilkie, who is an ex-ASIO officer. Andrew Wilkie stood up with Jackie Lambie as well. So Andrew Wilkie has now been informed that he is acting outside of the Constitution. And this puts him outside of the Promissory Oaths Act 1868. And at Section 7 and Section 11, if I can remember off the top of my head, Andrew Wilkie, you are now being informed very, very specifically that you are to vacate office immediately. And I mean immediately. I speak with conviction when I say this, that you are outside of the Constitution Act July 1900, and you are a foreign entity to this Commonwealth, and that you are actually enslaving the people of the Commonwealth of Australia in your role. You are to step down immediately. You are outside of Oath of Allegiance to the Constitution Act in the schedule, which is linked to the preamble of that Constitution, linked to Letters Patent 1900, and very specifically detailed in the Promissory Oaths Act, as well as other state acts like the Oaths Act 1867 in Queensland and the Oaths Act 1900 in New South Wales. I speak with conviction, Andrew Wilkie, when I say you must step down and get out of office immediately. Now, to everybody else, they aren't going to listen. You need to fly a red ensign and show these people who are flying a blue flag on your land against your laws that you mean business. We're not belligerent. We're not here to threaten government. We want the order and good governance that's described in our Constitution, which is not being given to us by our Attorney General. Supposed Attorney General. So while I point the finger at you, Andrew Wilkie, very specifically the Attorney General has to address what I've just said to you. I'm not fucking around anymore. You are destroying people's lives left, right and centre and playing stupid international games like the Premier of Queensland releasing an ASIO officer's name because she's a bumbling idiot. The country's looking at all these politicians and they're fucked. They don't speak for us. They don't even talk to us when we ring them. You have done everything in your power to escape the responsibility of the people and shut us out of your government. I've had enough. All I wanted was justice when I entered a courtroom because your employment destroyed me. All I wanted was justice until I found out what I found out. What I want now, Christian Porter, is for you to answer all Australians, not me. We've gone past the point of compensating me. We've gone past that point so far that your only option is to be honest, truthful, and discuss the rule of law, and approach the fact that you work for a foreign entity, to approach the fact that you follow rule of law from the United Nations and not the Constitution and the people of this Commonwealth. These are the blunt facts. Prime Minister ScoMo Scott Morrison issued his cabinet with a flag pin not 12 hours after we issued him with a federal red ensign and the lineage back to our Constitution. Scott Morrison, you're a traitor. You're a traitor to the Commonwealth. You're a traitor to our Anzac. You're a traitor to every Australian for doing what you did with that flag, and you know it. You know it so damn well, you issued your entire cabinet with a flag pin to tell us you were on another side. Not our Anzac, not our Commonwealth, not our Constitution, not the lineage going back to George V in the United Kingdom of Australia, so sealed. Our Anzac died 60,000 strong, and you stand up against them. You're a traitor. And I say these in words that are very strong and lawful. Genesis 37:9, Prime Minister. The 11 stars, the sun and the moon, and that shrine. Our Anzac sealed something big, and it scares you, doesn't it?